Fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up here if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition! 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 Devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition start? I'll tell you. Well, I don't know, but it's a tradition. And because of our traditions, everybody here knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home? The Papa! The Papa! Tradition! The Papa!
far away from us.
There are many others. We don't bother them, and so they don't bother us. And then among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Well, of course, there was the time when he sold him a horse and delivered a mule, but that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse!
It was a mule!